gentlemen, the champ is here, the champ is here, the champ is here. You took a long man to the end. The champ is here, the champ is here, the champ is here.
You were tuned in to G5Jeff TV. If you are new to the channel, definitely subscribe, like the video, share the video. Big shout out to the team, my guy VP Shane and my boy BoxingFirstVlog. The website is out, G5JeffTV.com, one of the hottest websites on the planet. Definitely go check that out. Now, this past Saturday, we had the PBC card with Michael Coffey and Johnny Rice. And I'm dropping this video because I like to give guys insight on what goes on behind the scenes in the sport of boxing. I'm in a fortunate position to be a big fan of the sport, but be in media as well. And I'm privy to a lot of different, different things that the average fan is not privy to. So I like to share some of those things. And this is one of those examples. Now, this card originally was supposed to have been Michael Coffey versus Gerald Washington. On the FS1 card, it was supposed to have been Paul Kroll versus Justin DeLoach. It was supposed to be Vito Mielnicki Jr. versus James Martin, the rematch. James Martin got an upset in the first fight. And then it was going to be Joey Spencer versus Dan Carpence. Between the Michael Coffey card and the FS1 card, they had Darrell as the main event. So basically, two people caught COVID. That was Gerald Washington and Justin DeLoach. Then two people came in overweight. That was James Martin and Joey Spencer. So the card got completely flipped upside down. You can make the argument Paul Kroll might possibly be the guy with the most upside out of those two cards. Paul Kroll is from Philly, and I'm not just saying this because he's from Philly. Like, Paul Kroll's a monster. Paul Kroll is an absolute monster. Now, Paul Kroll did not get the opportunity to fight on Saturday. He trained hard for it. He was focused on Justin DeLoach. And my peoples, they cool with Paul Kroll, so he was definitely putting the work in. And when everything fell apart, Paul Kroll was trying to get the opportunity with Joey Spencer. He tried to be the last minute replacement. He tried to be the last minute replacement for Vito Mielnicki Jr. He tried to. Both of them was like, hell no. And then on top of that, PBC was like, hell no. They got a lot invested in Joey Spencer. They have a lot invested in Vito Mielnicki Jr., even though he lost to James Martin in his last fight. But it was no way on God's green they was going to let Paul Kroll get in the ring with neither one of them guys, because I'm sorry, Paul Kroll beats both of them. He beats Joey Spencer right now. He beats Vito Mielnicki Jr. right now. Paul Kroll's one of those guys. You may not know who he is, but he's one of those guys in boxing circles you just don't want no trouble with. You don't want no trouble with Paul Kroll. But PBC, is riding with Paul Kroll right now. He's just not on a top priority list. But Paul Kroll has plenty of time to get there. But I just wanted to let you guys know that Paul Kroll was trying to get in there with Joey Spencer, and they was like, nah. He was trying to be the replacement for Vito. Nah. They wasn't having it. They wasn't having it at the end of the day. Big shout out to Paul Kroll from Philly. And listen, big shout out to Joey Spencer and Vito Mielnicki and everybody else that turned down Paul Kroll too, because I have aspirations of being a boxing manager at some point in life. And from a boxing manager standpoint, I can understand why you would say no to Paul Kroll. Like, I would say no to Paul Kroll under normal circumstances, let alone last minute notice. So they did the right thing by turning down Paul Kroll as a last minute replacement, but at the same time is a testament to how good Paul Kroll is. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.